Hey guys! So I figured it's time to give you guys an update. So as far as the healing progress from the last video, it hasn't really gotten any better. However, I do have things coming up which I do want to let you guys know, tests and stuff like that. And also I have new medication that I'm trying out. So as far as my employment insurance goes, right now it expires on August 19th. And then I'm allowed to extend it to the full amount, which is September 30th. And so I have an appointment next Saturday in order to go to the doctor to get him to fill out the paperwork in order for me to get it all the way to September 30th. After which point I have no employment insurance. So most likely I'll be going back to work, if not earlier. Now, unfortunately, the medication that I take is not going to handle it. It's not enough. Now, if I remember right, when I took the Tylenol 8-hour 650 arthritis, it allowed me to walk, I think it was an hour and a half max. Now with the Naproxen, I'm able to do 2 hours, sometimes 2.5 hours. That's still not enough if I'm working on the retail floor for hours on end. It's not enough because I can't lay down and put a heat pad on, a cold pad on. It's either I'm standing or I'm sitting. I'm standing or I'm sitting. So my medication completely ran out. So I talked to the doctor. I asked him, is there anything else you can give me that's stronger? So he gave me the Naproxen prescription again. He gave me the Pantoprazole, or however you say it again, which just coats your stomach. And he added this other one, Tramadol, which apparently is an opioid. So I do have to be careful. I can't drink. Well, I don't drink alcohol, so that's fine. You know, I have like maybe iced tea on the rocks. That's kind of my max. Okay, stupid joke, I know. But yeah, so I don't have to worry about that. It does kind of make you drowsy, so we'll just have to see what happens. He only gave me 15 days worth to try and test it out. So I'm gonna try and do a bunch of walking at night. I'm gonna try and go over 2.5 hours if possible and see, you know, I'll try sitting down more and stuff like this and see how this works up for me. It's interesting because I'm still at around 20 minutes sitting down, maybe 30, somewhere around that, but it really starts to hurt in like a regular chair, even the computer chair actually. I still haven't even watched TV. I got stuff on the PVR that's now 4 months old. Interesting enough, I'm able to actually sit in a car for 45 minutes before it starts hurting. You might also notice I have no back brace. So inside the house, I don't put a brace on because I'm doing my exercises and stuff. But when I go in the car or I go out, I put a brace on. It's usually underneath my shirt. So I'm trying to take the car out when I go to like a doctor's appointment or physiotherapy, try to save money because Uber is not cheap. Now, as far as what's coming, I want to see where I am with my progress. I want to know exactly where I am with my healing. So I've got an MRI that's going to be ordered for me. I'm going to talk to the doctor to get him to fill that paperwork out. Now, unfortunately, I'm going to have to pay for it because it is going to have to be done privately. If I was going to do it through Medicare, the wait list is something like 15 months. And I want to know, and I need to know before I go back to work. So I want to know exactly where I am. So I'm going to get a MRI, I think it's about $900, without contrast. I don't want contrast. I don't want to deal with that. And actually, the doctor actually told me not to get it. So I don't mind. I won't argue with him, that's for sure. I don't want it. Now, if you remember from the last video, I had something else that came up just all of a sudden, is I had muscle twitches. So I have not told him about it. I have a blood test that went from the results. Everything looked fine. Like, I'm quite surprised, but my results were fine. I've been taking my multivitamin pills. I would say that they've decreased enough that when I'm standing here, I don't feel anything. Like right now, I haven't felt anything. But if I go on the bed and I sleep, let's say I'm laying on my back, within about 5 seconds of relaxing, then they start happening. Knee, leg, arm, you know, type thing. Because my back's starting to get better, I can now sleep on my side, which I'm used to. I guess less surface area. I feel it's getting better, but at least it's not getting worse. So whether it's just a matter of time with the multivitamin, I don't know, something must be doing it. So I haven't bothered to talk to the doctor about it. Now, unfortunately, because of all these pills, I have 11 pills I have to take a day. Holy cow. I've never seen so many pills. The only thing that's positive out of it is the fact that most of them you take them once every certain amount of hours, like every 4 hours or something. It's only actually 2 intervals. So when I'm taking a certain amount, I just take like 5 of them or something at one point, and then, you know, 6 or something, or 4 of them, whatever, at the other. So it's not that bad. Now, one of the other things is that reading up on when you have a herniated disc, and actually, you know what, honestly, everybody should be doing this. Get out of the computer chair and get a stand-up computer desk. Why I didn't get this years ago, I don't know. But it's so convenient to walk up to your computer and then just walk away. Like, I feel so much better when I'm walking to the computer doing something. I don't stay there very long because, like I said, I gotta do exercises and do walks and things. But with that said, I do have a lot of videos. I've mentioned this in the past, and I looked them up, and I have over 40 videos that have been pieced together. I just have to edit them and stuff like that. So with that said, I do want to try and get a couple, I want to try and work a little bit per day and get some videos so I can start to get some videos going. Obviously, I'm still limited. And so my priority has to be getting better, has to be the exercises and the walks and the strength training. But I'm going to try and do a little bit at a time each day to try and get some videos edited at least. Now, some of the videos have been, a lot of the parts have been put on the car. There's a lot of stuff that is put on that car since 2 years ago. All the custom things, all the different components, interior, exterior, door handles, door locks, antenna, custom seats, custom interior. So, and I have filmed all of that. So I'll be doing install videos, review videos. Well, I've already done them. I just have to compile them. Now, on that topic, I just want to say thank you for not unsubscribing, because honestly, when I found out that I was going to be doing everything I was doing and obviously not getting videos up for could have been months, which it has turned into that, I figure you guys will be dropping off like flies. And I'm like, oh, there goes my channel. Everything I went through, everything I've done, I've tried to do all these things for you guys, and you guys are going to drop off like flies. But you haven't. You guys have increased a lot. So again, thanks for that big time. I do want to say one thing. One of the videos that I'm doing, that I've compiled, is going to be something, has nothing to do with Camaros, has nothing to do with cars. However, it is something that you guys deal with probably every day when you're on Facebook. It's scammers. I have compiled examples, all kinds of different things, and how to detect who is a scammer on your Facebook page when you're going searching through your timeline, how to tell who's a scammer, all the different scams that they come through. There's lots of different ones, the patterns they do, things like reporting them, and if it makes any sense to report them. There's all kinds of different ways to determine if they're fake, if they're real. Whenever I get a chance, I'm constantly telling people, you know, hey, look, that's a scammer, that's a scammer, that's a scammer. Here's why, this is why. And I've probably saved a lot of people from getting scammed, because some things, it's not even necessarily just Facebook. It could be phone calls, it could be text messages. There's ways to find out. And sometimes it's really, really easy. And I've always said the main thing, common sense. Fortunately, there's so many people that don't use that, and I'm going to make a video. It's like it's going to be very detailed. It could be a long video, but very, very, very detailed with examples and everything to help you guys out. So now's the time to subscribe, because you don't want to miss that video. You don't. It could save you from getting scammed. All right, guys, thanks for keeping up with me. Hopefully I'll get some videos going while I'm starting to do my healing. And once again, I will let you know where we are with my healing. All right, guys, thanks again. Bye.